Welcome to Unity Center for Spiritual Growth's Morning Faith Lift. I'm Barbara Kowalska, and as always, it is my joy to be here with you. It's my joy to know that each one of us is exploring the truth of who we are, opening to discover who we have always been, who we always will be, and what has been covered up by thoughts, stories, experiences, things we've been taught by people we trusted. We've been taught that we are less than, and we've been taught that we should not aspire to be the fullness of who we are. And yet, in here, there has been this yearning, and this yearning keeps pulling at our hearts and rising into our conscious minds. There's more. I am more. And that's the beginning. That's the beginning of opening to our truth. And that is why we are here. How do we do that? Most of the things in our lives change. They come and they go. Gratefully, for the most part, our thoughts come and go. Our experiences come and go. Our situations come and go. Our opinions come and go. Our bodies change. And eventually we will leave them. What doesn't change? What's always here? That's what we are here to get to know, to get comfortable with, and to accept the fullness of who we are, the presence that we embody. So we stop all the things that change. We let them go for just these few minutes. We let them go. And then we see what is still here. Surprisingly, something is still here. And I can't tell you what that is. There aren't even words that can really frame it. But when we give ourselves this time with the intention of opening our minds to our truth, something happens. We experience what we consciously are able to experience. Our true self meets our consciousness where it is. And then we sit, and we breathe, and we can let go of the idea of separation. There is no separate self and human self. Our human and our divine are one. And we've been living from just part of our awareness. Now we are opening to living from all of it. So let's begin. Let's take a nice deep breath. And as we let that breath go, let's let go of any resistance we have to being right here, right now. Just continue to breathe. And as we sit and breathe, we focus our full attention on this life-sustaining act of breathing. Every in-breath nourishes our body, brings oxygen to every cell. Every out-breath cleanses our body, carrying away what we no longer need. As we watch the breath rising and falling, we let that gentle rhythm of the breath invite us into relaxation. Knowing that whatever we're sitting in supports us. As we breathe, we can surrender to gravity. Just let every muscle go. With every breath, the tension in our bodies softens and releases. The muscles in our shoulders, our neck, our solar plexus are softening as we sit and breathe and let go. Relaxing into the breath. We can open to feeling its spaciousness. We can feel that spaciousness in every cell of our being. We can feel that spaciousness in the space between the cells, within the atoms, the space that we are. Just breathing, just feeling into the spaciousness. We open as we relax, we open. And as we give our minds this single focus, just be aware of the breath. Focus just on the breath. Everything else can fall into the background. We can pick up any of it later. Right now, we watch the breath. We feel the breath. With this single focus of the breath, as we sit and we breathe and we let go, our minds too relax and open, just watching the breath, just aware of the breath. And so relaxed and open, aware, we move into the silence. We sit, we breathe, and we open, consciously open to our beingness. We open to the experience of our own self. We let it happen. We let it happen. Open, receptive, in the silence. As we breathe, we let ourself, our true self, be consciously we open to letting our true self be. And gently now, before we open our eyes, let's affirm that this gift we have given ourselves, this gift of the time and space to get to know ourselves, to accept ourselves, is already taking root in our conscious mind. This awareness of our beingness. So we open our eyes and we give thanks. Thanks to our wisdom, our, our good fortune to choose to do this, to feel the truth of us. And I just want to remind us that, as I said, this can't be let go of. This is who we are. And it does express, but we haven't really consciously claimed it. Every time we are loving, every time we are kind, every time we are patient, every time we can see the humor to diffuse a situation, that is the truth of us expressing. Every time we feel joy, that is the truth of us. And now we are owning it consciously. So enjoy being you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.